Smooth. All I say in this motherfucker. Yeah. I'ma just step my gang until the day that I die. Making a whole lot of money, it ain't no way that I can stop. Niggas be hating on me, I'm about to take it to the top. His bitch probably choosing a nigga, but I am not that kind of guy. Pull up V8, eat on that pussy like cheesecake. Beat on that bitch like an inmate. I am the master, no sensei. Flipping the pack on a good day. She close to my heart, she a headache. Lil' mama trying to get me, hundreds in them bitches, trying to show me titties. How about show some love? How about turn up with me? I just be spending my time thinking about how I'm gonna get it.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Smooth Millions back at it again. Happy 2025, man. We coming with a new season. Me and your boy DJ Mills. You already know the fuck going on. Talk to him for me.
What's up? It's your boy DJ Mills. Mills your DJ. You already know what's going on. We at the We Vibe Entertainment Studios. You know, like he said, we back with another season. We told you the season gonna be even bigger and better than ever. We got returning artists, returning business owners. We got new business owners, new artists. The season's finna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to visit our website, www.wevibeentertainment.com. Go ahead and buy some of our merch. As you can see, you got one of the shirts on. So don't forget to go out there, buy our merch, look at our content, check out our YouTube channel, stream these interviews, stream the mixes I'll be putting up there. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, as one of the best DJs in the city, I got you. Now, we have a special guest artist in the building today that's going to kick off our 2025 season. Man, it's a really talented artist. He's versatile. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of things going for himself. You're about to find a lot of that out now. I want to give it up to my boy, Southmad3. Come on out, my boy. What's up?
My guys.
What's going on?
Hey, alright, nigga, hey, welcome to the South House. We see what you about. Can't live off money on mouth. I always take the long route. I fucker give a clout. Salute the niggas that fuck that bitch. I ain't pop out, what's the talk about? Niggas always try to put a car, but something.
Nigga, blanket on that motherfucker.
Yes, sir. What's up?
How y'all doing today, y'all?
We good.
Awesome.
That's good. How y'all been? I remember seeing y'all when my man Swipe did his video. I was like,
yeah. Swipe been making the moves too. He's been going on.
He just dropped the album. You know what I mean? So
he definitely did. We're gonna
y'all get in tune with that.
Yeah, we're gonna get him back in here soon again for another interview, man.
What he say is one little risk.
For real, man.
Now, what's been up with you though, man? What you been on?
Nothing, just school, making music, and trying to survive out here, man. Same old. Yeah.
Word.
I was about to say.
As far as music, what you got coming up?
I just dropped the album. You know what I mean? While I'm still independent, if you know, you know what I mean? That's a little Easter egg. But while I'm still independent, album out now. Go listen to it and don't mind the cover art. It's the story behind the cover art. You got to catch it in between the yeah.
So you're not going to explain it now. They got to listen to find out. Okay, I like that. That's what's up. What's your next? You got any singles out now for? You been promoting? You ready for it?
Like singles that's coming out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one single that I got coming out. I can't really disclose too much about it, but y'all gonna see in I just dropped the album, so a couple months. Why is the title? What it got to do with it, and what just happened? So yeah.
Word. Okay, that's what's up.
I've seen a couple of your videos too. I've seen a couple of them last year now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. First off, Happy New Year's everybody out there, 2025.
Word.
So Happy New Year. Your videos is going crazy. Who your videographer? You use the same
Taz in the Nutshell. Shout out in the Nutshell, ENT. Taz been doing my videos since I first started. I actually started off with this guy called Digital Clips, but he ended up moving, and I showed loyalty. So, you know what I mean? Once Taz started doing my videos, he just kept going, and that's just how I built that relationship to the point where I can get Taz to do, you know what I mean? When you had that loyalty and that relationship with somebody, you different from a person that's just coming in.
Yes,
so, you know what I mean? But 2025, I was talking to Taz, and Taz been telling me, he was like, man, you can get more videos from other people. So, you know what I mean? I'm going to see where I go with that, but Taz got that eye for me. You know, I like to do movies mixed with videos and really capture acting. You know what I mean? Yeah. Shout out to black women that's be acting in my videos. You know what I mean? Shout out my homeboys and everybody else that been acting that bring my videos together. But he got that eye, that movie eye as well. So I got to find somebody with that movie eye to really just enhance it. And that like to be, you know what I mean? Like, yo, you get this angle, you do this, that don't really look right. Because a lot of these videographers, they don't be liking that. They be like, I ain't gonna say his name, but I met one videographer. He did a little live performance for me, and I was trying to tell him, well, it's a shadow and this angle on my face, like move it to the side a little bit. So he was like, man, you paying for me? I know what I'm doing. But if you go look at the video, it's a big shadow in my face. Yeah. But I ain't gonna disclose who did it and where they gonna find it. If you find it, you find it. But yeah,
yeah. At the same time, yes, they're professional. At the same time, you always gotta listen to what the artist wants. You know what I'm saying? I'm the same way when I'm in the studio. I'm like, how do you want it to sound? I know how to make it sound the way I want it to sound, but is it anything in particular how you want it to sound? So, I do, different things to it. You like that? You like that? You know what I'm saying? You want me to add this? You want me to add that? You like it better with this? You like it better with that? And at the end of the day, it's your craft. You know what I'm saying? So you always got to make sure, you know what I'm saying, the artists like what you're doing. Or, you know what I'm saying, they're never going to come back.
And I think a lot of people get to the point where, like, artists like myself or other people come in and be that passive person. Because a lot of music people are not like some stuff or not like something, and they don't want to be that person. Be like, I don't like that. Yeah. So they get used to that, and a lot of people not telling them what they don't like in these videos or in this mix or anything of that nature, and they get that head like, I do everything right. Yeah. Everybody that comes in, like I say, it's always something wrong. Even with my mixes that I do, it's something wrong. You know what I mean? Or something I could have did better. I done listened to songs that I made in a year ago or a month ago, and be like, I should have said this, or I should have just did this, or when there was an option to do this, I should have did this. I should have put a telephone effect on this. You know what I mean? Yeah. To make it better, especially as new music coming out, and you seeing how people going back and forth, doing their vocals to do this and all types of stuff. Yeah. Like, music is about to take a whole 360. I was talking to this one old head, and he was like, man, one thing that we got to start doing now is respecting y'all. And I was like, what you mean? Because I was telling him I do music. He was like, man, we want music for what it used to be, not what it's turning into. You know what I mean? Y'all, it's not really about rhyming. It's about telling the story now. A lot of y'all are becoming storytellers rather than just ripping and rhyming and wordplay. Right. If you listen to a lot of this music about making money, what you did, how you did it, and what you perceive to do. So I was like, hey, that's low-key hard, but I'm going to try to focus on my wordplay. Yeah, I gotta have that wordplay.
Yeah, nah, for real. Yeah, the wordplay is definitely important. That's what and as a, like, I used to do like the battle rapping thing, so I was all about punchlines. Yeah, I used to battle rap. So I did, and my most biggest inspiration with the battle rap was Cassidy. I grew up listening to Cassidy like crazy. Everything he did, I was on it. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up kind of taking his style with it, some of his style with it, with the punchlines, the metaphors, and the wordplay and stuff like that. Because that's all I really wanted to do. I didn't really care for. Oh, is this gonna be a hit on the radio? I just care. I just ate this nigga up. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of.
What was it? What was the rap battle? Cassidy versus Hitman Holla?
Hitman. And Cassie ate him. Cassie won.
I say Hitman got a little emotional. Because Cassie was trolling. He was trolling him. So he was getting, his bars had emotion behind it. And once the troll get you emotional, it's cooked. Yeah. It's cooked. They won at that point. They won at that point. So.
Yeah, that's true shit, though.
Yeah, that was one thing Cassidy always been good at, bro. Like, really digging into your shit and then trolling your ass in front of everybody.
Who the, what's the dude's name? He big. He was on Wildin' Out. He a rap battle.
I know who you're talking about.
I'm trying to say his name.
It's not not Charlie. Is it Charlie?
Charlie Clips.
Yeah, Charlie Clips. Yeah. I ain't gonna cap. Charlie Clips is my favorite rapper.
That nigga hard.
It is a 4-bar setup, and it's just.
That nigga sound like a genius when he do that shit.
Yeah,
that white girl too. That white girl hard as fuck too. The white girl. What's her name?
Oh, Wildin' Out.
Yeah, I know she hard as fuck too.
She be battling, bro.
On there, yeah, but she could.
She be battling,
she do music.
Yeah, she do music. Yeah, I know.
She do be doing music.
That girl hard, man.
Yeah, that white girl. Justina.
Yeah. Aguilera or some shit. Justina.
Yeah, Aguilera. Yeah.
And then my boy T-Top. I met that nigga in the flesh. That nigga is one of the hardest battle rappers I've ever met in my life.
Yes. I say, who that other one that be on that old dude that be unorthodox? I forgot his name too.
He don't want to know?
Nah, he just do the rap battles. He just he said something about Scooby Doo one day, and it was hard. I forgot who he was, but yeah, I'm gonna give it to all
Gilly the Kid?
Rap back, huh?
Is it Gilly? You talking Gilly?
Nah, it's not Gilly.
He is. Gilly the Kid. He wrote Lil Wayne's lyrics.
No, what?
Yeah, what song? Gilly wrote a lot of his songs. Gilly wrote. That's why he started beefing. Yeah, him and Lil Wayne.
Somebody wrote for Lil Wayne.
used
That
to
don't
write
even
his.
sound right.
Gilly used to write his songs.
Lil
So they
Wayne.
started beefing, yeah. And to the point where Lil Wayne
Lil
claimed he don't
Wayne
write no
had
more,
somebody
so,
write for him. That is
Yeah.
crazy.
A lot of these
I'll be honest
artists
with you,
have ghostwriters.
If you go
A
on
lot
Apple
of
Music,
them.
right? If you go on Apple Music
You'll see it. Yeah.
and you go down, you can click the lyrics button and you scroll down, look at those writer credits, and that'll tell you. You would know it'll say the artist's real name and everybody else who helped with that song.
Damn.
And not sometimes it's producers down there. I'm gonna give you that one. It's not a producer. Yeah, it's producers down there. But if it's not a producer and it's a whole other person, if you see 5 people on there, if it's not 1 or 2 to 3 people on there, it's more than it's the people who help write the song.
Yeah.
Ghostwriters are people who like don't want the song credits. Pay me $500 to ghostwrite this whole song. You keep it. That's a ghostwriter. But actual industry writers, they want their song credit, this and the third, so they can keep going. You will actually see it. Even they have an industry writer just sitting down inside there and be like, nah, you should say this instead of that. And once you say that, that's their song credit, even if it's 1 bar. You know what I mean? And you got to pay them for that 1 bar.
Facts.
That's why, like a lot of artists will buy songs,
especially if you sign to a major label. They gonna make you use a ghostwriter.
Like
they're gonna sell you a song to record because you got the voice and looks for it. So they're like, here, do this song. This person wrote this song. Do that one. You know what I'm saying? That's why you hear all the time. Oh, R. Kelly wrote half of these R&B artists' music out here. He wrote a lot of. That's why you can't even cancel R. Kelly because a lot of songs was written and composed by R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them.
Just like that Beyonce song, that Fast Like a Lamb, bro. Fast, fast, fast. Have you ever seen the crowd going ape shit? That was that was actually a Migos song. Beyonce bought it. You know what I mean?
You can kind of tell. You kind of
because they was on the ad-libs. They was on the ad-libs.
You gotta tell it was gonna be a Migos song.
But that's I don't know disrespect to Beyonce, no disrespect to Beyonce, but that's just general like surface level knowledge about music. You know what I mean? Yeah. Once you dig into it, like you will figure out like it's not nothing that you just getting exposed about is like to the fans. But once you feel like everybody got writers, it's over with because you have people that actually like read books. Like that's why I tell people if you want to be better at your artistry, better at music,
expand
read
your
books.
vocabulary.
It's been the time expand your vocabulary and your rhyme scheme. Like I'm not gonna cap. It was at one point where I went in my sister's room and was reading all the rhyming books, the Dr. Seuss book, because when we grow up, we don't go back to our original standpoint of what learning is. You know what I mean? We don't go back to irony and stuff inside of literature no more. We don't really understand literature, just like math. Like if my mama tried to do the math, 5th grade math, 6th grade math, this like standard algorithm and all that extra stuff, she can't be able to do it. You know what I mean? Because I got to college and I was like, these classes is the same thing I learned. This science class is the same thing I learned in middle school, high school. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just redoing it on your mind. Same thing with literature. You got to go back to where you first learned. Like ABC Mouse, all that stuff to the 5th grade. Go to the literature part and do the 5th grade, 6th grade levels, so you can actually understand situational irony and stuff like that. So when you actually put that in songs, like, oh, he was doing 2 different voices, but that person knew that was inside his head. Oh, snap! And so everything is literature. Music is just literature. Period. It's more than just rhyming and wordplay. Wordplay is the literature,
right? Because it starts off as poetry. At the end of the day, like poetry is what rap is now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's the foundation of poetry, and then rhythm and blues. All that is what created rap. The thing rap. Even rock and roll. Rock and roll because rock and roll is older than rap. So I even inspired as Run DMC. They came in as rock and roll artists and turned it into rap. They one of the first founders of the genre rap music because they started off as rock and roll, with the guitar, the hard guitar, stuff like that. I learned this from my pops. My pop's a music head because he used to DJ and he used to rap. You know what I'm saying? He almost got signed to Furious. I think it was a group called Furious 5 back in the day, old school. Like he almost got signed to them, but I came on. I'm like, shit, you should have kept doing it. We might have been Run's house.
I hate when parents say that. Like,
like
stop. Like, what is that? Man, I had kids, man. Nah, you just didn't want to do it. Kids should make you want to grind harder.
Right. Like, for real, we could have been sitting good right now. You feel me? We should have kept going. You know what I mean?
But, you know, it's not, back then it wasn't like, you know, people when they had kids, they had the family-oriented grandma and all types of stuff.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's like, you can go on the road, leave your kid at auntie house for a whole month and come back. You know what I mean? So, but, yeah.
So what inspired you to do it?
I'm gonna be honest with you. It was my brother at first. Shout out Monzo, you know what I mean? Shout out Jedi.
Yes, sir.
That's what I call him. But he growing up, he used to always freestyle in the room. Like if you ask anybody that know my brother where he worked, you know what I mean, on the road and stuff like that, he was always a freestyler lyricist. Right. He told me writing is your practice. You know what I mean? He the one who's telling me right now, bro, stop going in there freestyling. Actually sit down and write.
Right.
When you write, your wordplay and everything, it's like writing a book. You're going to notice everything. When you freestyling, you're going to say something, think it's hard, and that's why I always go back and be like, dang. He said when you keep writing and keep going over it, you're going to figure out something like, oh, nah, scratch that and say that. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's why there's writers out there, how we talked about earlier. He was like, get a habit to writing your own music. And he was telling me get in the habit of buying my beats, too. So, like, definitely. You know what I mean? A lot of these artists.
That's a big thing, too. Yeah. That's a big thing.
I'm going to tell you right now.
That's a big thing.
It was this A&R lady who got a hold of me and was giving me stuff about the game. Listen, buy your beats. You know what I mean? Don't lease them, buy them. Because when you lease them and somebody want to buy that beat, you got to take it down because they own the beat. No longer you got to go through them.
And it might be 5 other people that leased the beat with you. You know what I'm saying? So y'all all on that same beat because y'all leased it. You feel me? So,
she said, when I want to Shazam, I don't want nobody else to come up. I want you to come up. She was like, it's songs that she Shazam with me. And somebody else come up. 2020, you can't do ASCAP. You can't do none of that stuff if you don't buy the beat. You can't maximize your music if you don't own what you have. Yeah. So own it. With that song that you have off that YouTube beat that came from a YouTube producer that you ain't never talked to, ain't do no DistroKid splits with, none of that, owns that. You don't own that. I'm trying to tell you, and a lot of these, I'm going to be honest with you, a lot of these producers will take DistroKid splits. So ask them about that. You know what I mean? Whatever your streaming platform is, that's what I do. I'm in college, so you know what I mean? I ain't got money to be spending for $200 for one beat, and I know it's not going to make that $200 back instantly. Right. So I'd be like, yo, you do DistroKid splits, and don't just try to cheat them. Get them 45%, 35%.
That's some good knowledge.
What I do is whatever percentage they add, I add 10 to 5% extra. So if they come up to be like, yo, bro, just give me 35%, I'd be like, I'll give you 40 if the beat that good. If it's super hard, oh yeah, give me 35%. Now I give you 45 game this beat because you know what you can do with it. But they also build that relationship to one day in your email is gonna be just hop on this, bro. You good?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they making that residual revenue. You know, if you made $500 off the song, and let's say y'all do a 50-50, it's $250 a piece. He made that $250 and keep making money. So of course he's just gonna send you something because he's gonna make what he had back over time. Unless you stop paying for your DistroKid.
You build a relationship with that producer at the same time, and then you know he one of your producers for anything you pretty much come out with.
That's a fact.
And then when you hop on a producer-made beat, it's not a type beat, it's your own beat. It's your own type beat. That's also what the A&R lady said. If you go up and search Kodak Black type beat, that's not your type beat. It's the Kodak Black type beat. But when you sit down and the producer just making something using hi-hats, and he not even thinking about an artist, he just doom, oh snap. That's your type beat because you picked out a beat that's not available to nobody else. That's in the file. You know what I mean? It's not going to have a type beat a part of it. They're not trying to make it like nobody else. That's how you get those type beats on YouTube. And artists be like having different type beats. And you like, man, how he get beats like this? Because he go through producers. Go through that producer. 2025, no YouTube beats.
He just dropped some jewels on y'all. He just definitely dropped some jewels on y'all.
That's what I've been trying to get this nigga to do, bro. Get a beat making machine, because this nigga excuses. Bro, I gotta get the goddamn machine, bro, the beat machine.
The MIDI keyboard.
All I need is beats. And I could continue to make music, because I done made plenty of music, but they ain't my beats. So I done washed my hands with that. You feel me?
I'll be honest with you. It's like quality. He knows the quality. When I used to do videos, it's like all I need is music videos. And I got a Canon T6. You know what I mean? I just need a music video, man. I just need a music video. But he'd be like, nah, bro, wait till I can get this Sony A7. You know what I mean? Just wait, bro. I got him setting up for only A7. He knows the quality and what he can do with it. So you know what I mean? Like my homeboy, right? My homeboy, I gave him some old studio equipment I got, right? So it was a point where he stopped making music. I was the same way. I was like, bro, just keep making it, bro. You can have it. He was like, why keep making the music on this? I'm not, because he was really saving up. Not, no, I'm spending this on weed. I'm going to save up. No, he was actually saving up. He was like, why make a hard song with this low quality when I can just wait and make all my music, you know what I mean? When I got better quality. So I ended up just like, I don't know if this is going to help, but here goes $50. You know what I mean? But that added up to what he got. Now he'd be like, bro, I know you don't like breaking your studio move from Winston to Charlotte, bro. You can always come use my studio because you helped me get to that point. So like I said, bro, it's about the quality. Because now when I go in it, he in his room, he got the sound stuff, everything.
Yeah.
In my room in Winston, it's a whole lot of reverb. You will hear that in my songs. I got the engineer I go with got to turn it down and do everything. When I'm in there, it sounds like a dungeon. It's quiet, straight. Yeah. I can yell, scream. His mama don't even hear me. Like, he got the sound, and it don't even get hot. Yeah. You know how some sound places get hot? It don't even get hot. Good air conditioning, everything. So, bro, it's about the quality.
That's what's up.
So, what's your end goal with it?
My end goal is
where
to
do you
just
see yourself?
Like, live a high value lifestyle, maintain a high value lifestyle of music. Everybody want to be rich. Everybody want to be famous. Like, at the end of the day, I want to be able to go to the mall, splurge, feel good. I want to be able to have a hit song. Everybody know who I am. And I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm somebody. Because at the end of the day, I met somebody, he did music for the Game of Thrones. Nobody knows who he is, but the dude got paid. You know what I mean? And he was like, bruh, look at the car I drive. Look at the clothes I wear. You would never know what I did. And I don't get no credits till at the end of the movie. I don't put music out like that. I make music for movies. I put the soundtracks together. You know what I mean? I make the commercial songs that you only heard in this movie and never on the radio. But you get it paid from the movie. He was like, bro, at the end of the day, everybody want to be famous, bro. He said, I can go eat a burger in peace. All these other people, they want to go to McDonald's, anything. You got to worry about the crowd. Everybody want to take pictures. Yeah, you might get it for free, but you got to worry about the hater in the back making your food. They might not like you spitting it. It might be trifling. You know what I mean? I can go get a burger and just look regular. And everybody wondering, what do he do? And he asked me the same thing, what's your end goal? And I say, I just want to be somebody. I want to be able to go outside and just be loved. I don't want to be hated or mixed opinions. I want everybody to be like, oh, snap, that's it. Yeah, come take a picture. You know what I mean? That's going to make me look good, especially. You know what I mean? I remember one time I walked somewhere. I was with this girl. I was just talking to her. And one girl, this other girl came up. Oh, you Southmad? Oh, it was homecoming. Yeah, she was like, oh, yeah, you in Southmad? She was like, let me get a picture for my homecoming dunk. I said, yeah. The girl told someone, well, who? You said your name DJ. Who is Southmad? I was like, yeah, I make music, Instagram, boom, 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 boom. Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. I just want to, that's my end goal, just to live a high value lifestyle. That's it. And maintain it off music.
I feel that.
Same here.
Yeah, because I want to be one of them people that make music, turn old, and people still listen to it. Like, I'm going to be honest, I've been a Boosie fan since I was a little kid. Boosie and Wayne. Yeah. If you listen to Boosie music now, like, oh my gosh, it's so hard. Yeah. Like, he get that old Boosie with a new flow. Like, when I tell you Boosie now is so hard, he get, like, old Boosie is the same song everybody got on repeat. You pull up Boosie right now, and it's a difference between Lil Boosie and Boosie Badass.
It is.
You know what I mean? You look up Boosie Badass now, you're going to be like, okay, that's still Boosie Badass. And he got them new beats, them 808s, them Skrillers, and that doom. You know what I mean?
Boosie was that hood Boosie.
What? Like, I ain't going to cap. Nobody ever have us. I don't know why people don't give Boosie his flowers. I understand he got this whole thing going on in the industry and stuff like that. But, bruh, this man got arrested, beat death row. Beat cancer, had diabetes. You know what I mean? Got canceled, came back. Like, his story is so crazy. Like, that's the most realest you ever gonna get. Like, and it's always something that I tell my sister and that I tell people about music. It's that pain flow that people will never have unless they go through it.
Nah, for real.
There's certain pain flows. You have a jail pain flow when you feel like you lost everything, you ain't gonna be home, and you come home to start rapping. And you got a death pain flow when somebody died. If you never experience it, it will not hit nor sound the same. No. And if you ain't never got 10 plus years in jail or the penitentiary or been sentenced to that long and got out, you will never have that jail pain for 5, 6, 7, 8 years. It is what it is. But when you got that scare that you might not come home and you beat that, you in there freestyling and you had that tone in your voice, that's that pain flow. When somebody die, that's that pain flow. Somebody close to you. You ain't going to get that from just a cousin, friend, cousin, grandma. You know,
even when you yourself is near death.
Yeah, you know, exactly.
Near death experience.
That's a certain pain flow. Like, you unlock different music keys when you go through stuff. Just like back then in slavery, that's a work pain flow. That's my fingers bleeding, my hands is working, my bones is aching. I still got to go. Stuff like that. When you hear music back in that soul music, because that's your flow, that's your pain, that's inside your soul. Happiness in your soul, you gonna get baby. You gonna get that uppity, that jumpity. But when you got that, like when baby RP to baby brother G, when baby brother died, that pain flow was unlocked because that was something close to him. That his whole aura changed, his whole music changed. He unlocked a whole different self, huh?
And his pops.
His pops did die. RP his pops. Yeah. So all that changed because that's somebody close to you.
Yeah.
You have to have something happen to you to unlock. So that's why a lot of people like to do stuff with music. But you doing stuff for the story, not for the sound. You can't do stuff for the sound. You got to do stuff for the story. Mm-hmm. That's why you just got to let it come to you, bro. Keep going in music. If your music trash now, 5 years later, if you actually put your all to it, it's not going to be trash. Right. Your flow going to be your flow. It's going to be more enhanced and more on the beat. A producer can't put your music on the beat. You got to put it on the beat. Yeah. The engineer going to mix it. The producer going to make it. It's your flow that's on the beat that's going to make it sound good. Because a bad mix can have a bad mix. I got a song that I mixed that's bad, but the flow is so good that the mix don't even matter because the words is layered right on top of that right and correctly. My fault.
Yeah. So how often you in the studio to make music?
Whenever I get bored. It haven't got to now that I got my in-home studio and be in school up there, I don't hit the studio as often. You know, when you don't have access to it, you want to go. Yeah. But since I got access to it, it's like, all right, let me make a song. Or I might be in class and I might just be writing something while the teacher talking. Got one headphone in. I'm like, boom. All right, I just need to get something off my chest. You know what I mean? That's really my go-to. Like, music is now therapy. You know what I mean? That in the range. But I promise you, like, when I feel heavy, school kicking me, going through something, or at home or anything, it's going to be music. You know what I mean? Right. And everybody say that. That's a general answer. But when you actually get to that point, you understand. Like, I be hearing people like, everybody say that because you don't understand. You know what I mean? You don't understand when your head heavy. You just like, let me drop it on the song. And you make a certain bar towards what you're going through without saying it. And you got to really, it's like, you got to use your context clues. The person got to use their context clues to figure it out. It's like, okay, now you understand me. You know what I was going through. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Okay, so like when you go through certain things, that's when you're like, okay, I gotta get in the booth. I gotta go ahead and let this out.
I gotta go say something. And it's not even like a certain beat. Like, I'm not a person that's gonna hop on a sad beat when they gotta get their mind heavy. I'm gonna hop on whatever beat that I go by the 808s. If I can't feel it in here, it ain't even.
That's
forget the melody.
Saying, bro.
Yeah, it's the 808.
Niggas need beats around this bitch for real.
Yeah, it's the 808s. It's always the 808s. It can be the 808s is like what people feel. You know what I mean? Yes, they feel the melody, but I make music for, if you listen to my songs, I make music for the naked ear.
Yeah.
So like people be like, oh yeah, the naked eye can say this, the naked ear can hear this, because a lot of people is not really in tune with music how they say it is. I feel like you have to make music, or you have to have some experience in music to have a music ear. You can't just listen to music all your life and not have a music ear. You got to be a producer, engineer, or an artist yourself to actually have a music ear. Yeah. That's like not reading books and being like, you know what I mean? I'm a literature person. You know what I mean? I feel like I know about everything that got to do with literature. You don't because you don't read the books. Right. But it's the beats. Yes, the melody matters. And I don't use no melody type beats. But I look at the melody afterwards. You know what I mean? It's a song on my album called Orange Hyundai. I'm going to let y'all listen to it. Okay. You know what I mean? It's simple. But when you actually start listening to it and listening to the flow, it all mashes together. You know what I mean? It's just that jig, that bounce music. That's all it is.
Okay. What's the name of your album again? For the fans?
While I'm Still Independent. If you know, you know. Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up. And then so Orange Honda is one of the songs. What other songs you really that really stands out to you? Like
all right. So let me go to it. Let me pull it up actually. I know the song, but I want to make sure because I actually got a list with my music on.
Definitely.
Okay, I'm gonna say Red Kisses, Orange Hyundai. I'm gonna say Insecurities, and I'm gonna say, if I'm gonna do not even top 5, ESPN and Wilson Hall. Those are my favorite. Those I'm not even gonna say my favorite songs, but if I gotta go to, I'm gonna put on those the most. I'm gonna be honest with you, because at the end of the day, it's either I was making the music for a certain reason, or it was just vibe. Like ESPN with my dog Honcho, we was in the studio vibing. Like when I tell you, we was just going based off of each other, and it was just like, And he was like, oh nah, I gotta go back in there. I was like, nah, bro, let me keep going. I'm like, nah, boom, press record. Yeah. And he like, nah, you just come back in. Like I'm trying to tell you, the whole like vibe of just making that song. Especially, I'll be honest, out of all my friends, I'm sorry to say this, Honcho is my favorite rancho. Honcho D.
Yeah.
Hey, my guy got it. Like I'm trying to tell you, that's out of all my friends. I can proudly say this. I don't care how nobody feels. I mean, I got my runner-ups. I ain't gonna say my runner. I ain't gonna give y'all a list. That's messy.
Yeah.
But like Honcho D, top number 1. I'm be honest.
That's what's up. What other features you have on your album?
Wanda left Trey, and I think Bisco. He don't really make music. This was his first song drop because you know when you do under the distributor, it's gonna add the person. You know what I mean? They can make their own stuff if they want to. But it was somebody that I talked to in Winston. He cool. He was like, let's make a song, and I was just like, oh, this is actually hard. I'm gonna put it on my album. So you know what I mean? I do got features out there, and I'm trying to get into more getting features because what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna do the free feature, but a music video fee.
Okay.
To make people actually want to drop the song because I done did features with people they don't want to drop the song or they drop it and don't want to push it. Yeah. I give you the feature for free, but you're gonna pay at least half of the music video or you know what I mean, start towards the music video. So when I book the music video, it's like okay, because if my music video is $200 or my music video is let's say $500. And I charge you $300 for the song, but I say that's going towards the music video. It's not going in my pocket. Add my $200. It's like okay, you know what I mean. We actually making something instead of being like, yeah, I got this song with South, bro. How much you paid for it? It's a story behind it. It's like I gave him $300 for a South feature. It's really not for me. It's going towards the video. You know what I mean? It's like I paid him $300, but the $300 for the video cost $500, and he just added his flavor because you know what I mean. It's not even the clout ratio. It's just like he up, so like might as well get a video with him, right? And it shows it's more to it because a lot of these artists charge you for the verse and for the video. If I'm offering you a music video, that means you getting visuals. Visuals is the biggest thing in music. You've never seen nobody that blow up and don't have no visuals. Never drop visuals like. Visuals, that's what captivate my audience is my music videos. And I can proudly say that. It's my music too. But when you actually, people go through all the time and just watch music videos because they visual learners. Going back to
everybody middle school, on YouTube,
yeah, middle school, high school, elementary. Yeah. You got visual learners and people that learn with their hands and people that can just read and listen and learn. But everybody is almost a visual learner. I'm be honest with you. You have more visual learners out here than anything else. Somebody you can tell them how to do it and they gonna mess up. Versus they watch one YouTube video, they can put that whole table together and they barely even listen. They just like, okay, I'm a visual learner. I just seen it happen. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. So kids, visual learners. You know what I mean? That's why my limelight, a woman in my music video is always up here. I don't go for the sexy. I mean, unless I'm in the club and I shoot a music video, but all the revealing and stuff like that because. Even though we in college, you never know. It's people that went to college that became actors. You know what I mean? Yeah. Acted in music videos and used that as what they sent in. You know what I mean? So I don't want you to be revealing in my music video. And when you send that in as an actor, they're like, okay, she only good for being sexy. Especially highlighting my black woman. Unless that's your role, unless you licking on my neck. But 9 times out of 10, you might as well just get one of the girls that like you to do it or a stripper to do that. But a girl that really want to act, yes, I'm going to have just like my news reporter. She wore a blazer, a button up, and she looked so good that you looked at her features, but it was like her face card rather than, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? So it's like at the end of the day, it's how you highlight because at the end of the day, you'll never know what these people want to do, what they'll send in, or what they want to show. The girl that was the news reporter showed her mama. She could show her mama stuff like that. Her mama gonna worry about my lyrics and the everything later. She watching the video for her baby. Right. Like, oh snap, this rapper named Southmad3. I acted in his music video. Who's Southmad3? Who this? It's this rapper at Winston. He taking over the school. Look, mama. And I'm highlighting her daughter in a way that now she calling me, oh, it was nice that you let my daughter be in your music video. In a decorum manner. She wasn't doing all that stuff because I'm highlighting black women. Everybody want to show their family. People don't want to show their family her licking a dude neck twerking and stuff like that. Yeah. Unless you a stripper and your family know that you do that. But if you're not doing none of that or you don't want that image, I'm not going to put that on you. Same thing with girls that be in music videos and doing that stuff. I ask to touch, feel, all that stuff. I'd be in the strip club throwing stuff. I'd be like, well, this for the video. I can, okay, bet. Play with her butt like this. Like, even though, I mean, that's her occupation, but it's about respect, building relationships. When you give that respect, you get that respect. Like, oh, yeah, I always go to South. I do anything for South videos. Yeah. Certain girls would be like, oh, no, I'm not shaking butt for your video. I sit here and dance. Oh, South? Oh, yeah, what you need me to shake butt? Oh, I got you. You know what I mean? Like, how she don't never do that. How she do it? Because I give her respect. She a woman before anything. So
That's
You
a
build that
fact.
rapport with them too. That's that building that rapport with them. By just letting them, keeping it respectful. Hey, what you want to do? Can I do this?
And then when people when people know you for that, they can defend you as well. You know what I mean? When anything come up, like anything, you know what I mean? That's why I treat people with respect and put it out there, because at the end of the day, if that's part of my character, people know my character, they can vouch for my character. Because there's been some haters that I ain't never met a day in my life that said some stuff about me, and people be like, oh, I can tell that's false already, because how you put yourself out there and how you interact with other people. Right. You know what I mean? I'm not a disrespectful person unless you take me there. Now, one girl I did, if you all watching this, the story you told is true. I did blink on you, and I tell people that it's true, but I told them why. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I had to let that be known. I ain't gonna lie to you now. I was like, some stories do be true now. Some stories do be true.
Yeah.
So I hear you mention Winston a lot. So that's where you go to school at. You go to school out there in Winston.
Yeah, I go to state, and I be trying to put state. I'm not gonna say state already on the map. It's HBCU, and it's in
HBCU
Charlotte.
Pride.
It's the number one HBCU Winston in Charlotte. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna talk about HBCU.
Hold on. Hold on.
I know about to say something. I know you're about to say
First of all, Aggie Pride. Some Aggies out there,
I'm about
man.
to back out this conversation. I go to a community college. You feel me? Yeah, I ain't in
college is
college. College. At the end of the day, HBCU Pride, man.
Yeah, fact.
We doing our big ones now.
For real.
One or two, but I'm trying to really highlight the school, because the school do a lot for me, man. School, they book places for me to do my music videos. They let me have places. When I get in trouble for shooting my music videos, it's you know what I mean? It's not really a go to the dean office and you can't take your housing away. I done filmed music videos on top of the roof. I done took over the practice field, and the police be like, come on, South. All right, now you got to go. Rather than let me get your name, let me get everybody around you. You know what I mean? I ain't going to say what they done seen, but they done seen some stuff and just look the other way. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, at the end of the day, I always got to highlight the school. They actually sent the email about me. They was like, this is an email of recognition for Southmade for highlighting the school in decor manner while also doing music.
That's
and
what's
not
up.
Always being negative.
That's some good shit. Yeah, that's definitely what's up.
Yeah,
that's what's up, bro.
All right, if I can, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna screenshot it. It's gonna come up right here. Let's see the editing. Look, he mad. He was talking about editing earlier. He was like, man, I don't feel extra work. He gonna be like, oh my god, ain't no way.
My first one for the season. No,
no, you're a big one, though. Definitely, that's something that the fact that you balance the two. You know what I'm saying? The artist lifestyle and the academic lifestyle. The fact that you can balance the two, big ups to you for that one.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of people think, since I'm not even gonna say like the hard situation, because school is school. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's everybody out here is getting college degrees now, going back to get college degrees. Yeah. And it's just like, while I'm young, FAFSA gonna pay for it. All I gotta do is just do another 4 years of high school. That's all it is. You know what I mean? Basically. Like, your biggest gangster got a college diploma, unless he Boosie or somebody. Anybody you look up to, you know what I mean, they ain't really dropping out no more. They getting their high school diploma.
Yeah,
might as well go to college instead of spending the money to go back when I get old and not want to do it. But if you go back and get your college degree and you ain't rich and famous, you have to take them classes. You got to do that. They give honorary degrees, but that's for rich and famous people.
Yeah,
so,
rich and famous.
You know what
all the way down the line.
Yeah, fact. So you know what I mean?
All the way down the line.
You still gonna even what? What's her name? Megan Stallion with the college. Now she got somebody to do that work. I don't think she did it. She probably didn't do that work. I ain't even gonna do you like that, man. You did your work, but if you need that 25 to do an assignment, it's more, you know what I mean, than going through it right now. And then college teach you a lot about life.
Yeah, definitely.
I ain't gonna cap, because like I got so many gems. People be like, well, you're not guaranteed success after college or a job, but your navigation through life would be more, you know what I mean, straight on path, rather than you drop out of high school, you go get a job, and you willy-nilly. College teach you how to manage your money, because you're going to go broke. Yeah, college teach you how to make payments on time, how to use resources, how to talk and get yourself in rooms that you're not supposed to be in.
Yeah, how to network.
Yeah, because I got into some rooms in this school where you got members and people looking at me like, how is this, he make music and like do all this like ignorant stuff, and he's like, why is he in here? And it's just like, I mean, I know how to just like navigate, network. You know what I mean? Free game, free jail. Yes, I'm speaking a lot. Let me.
You remind me of Tariq from Power.
Oh wow.
Take Tariq as an example though.
Tariq St. Patrick,
Tariq got a good GPA and he a drug lord.
And he do all his work.
And he do all his right. Imagine somebody's a coke dealer, drug lord, kingpin, and he in class like this. And they gonna kill 5 people, and then they in class the next day.
And then doing somebody else work at that. You know what I'm saying?
And then he be like, I can't do this. I can't go to this drug meeting and this drop off because I got an 8 a.m. in the morning. Like, what?
Yeah,
that's hard. You know what I mean?
That's
but like I'm trying to tell you,
that's the definition of a double lifestyle for real.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That's
like,
definitely the definition of double lifestyle.
At the end of the day, when I come home, I come home. But like, and Winston get you, it give you more scene. I know people that ain't never been out of Charlotte. Like Charlotte, all they know. They'll pray, they'll love it. They come up to Winston and chill with me. They be like, what? Oh, I did not know half of this was out there. So, like, bro, go to college. I'm going to always push going to college.
Now, I ain't going to lie. You were one of the people who inspired me to get back to school, bro.
That's hard.
Like, last time we, sat down and you was talking about college and the experience, I was like, bro, why didn't I fucking go? Apply. Now I'm in that bitch. And
that's
I hate
hard,
it.
Though, bro. Keep going, bro.
Nah, I'm just playing.
I'll be honest with you, bro.
I love it though. It's cool.
If you go in the community, get your 2, bro. If it's up to you, depending on what you want to do, bro. Go finish it at that 4-year, bro.
I'm doing it at UNC. UNCC.
Oh yeah, you right there too. Yeah,
I'm gonna finish it off. I'm going for my bachelor's. Okay. That's my goal. Mm-hmm. But as long as I get my associates, I'll be able to do what I want to do.
See, that's what I'm saying. A bachelor's, all it is just extra weight as time go on. Mm-hmm. Like a doctor is just extra weight. It's like building a resume. You know what I mean? It's just bragging. When you got a degree, your degree is bragging to a job on why you should make this much money.
Right.
You know what I mean? If I go in there, like, especially if you get certificates on top of that, because I do computer science. So it's like, if I go in that room and be like, I got a bachelor's, you know what I mean, versus the certificate, it's like the certificate is like, okay, they taught me everything I need to know about, you know what I mean, computers. I didn't have to take no extra math classes, but it's just like, oh yeah, I took algebra. So now, I can get this job. I can earn more. You know what I mean? I'm trying to tell you, bro. That's why they say people with degrees are so snobby and think they better than everybody. It's not that. It's just your bragging rights towards a job is way more because
they put in that work
to get to there. And everything is about to start. Like now, it was a point where jobs don't even need a high school diploma. Stuff is now jobs need high school diplomas in order to hire you. So now it's gonna get to the point where some college is necessary. You know what I mean? Jobs, when people put down that job application, when they say education level, when they say some college, that's going to set you a different from high school degree because you did some college, whether it was a day, 2, a week. You know what I mean? You got that college lifestyle. You did the classes and you tried. You know what I mean? They don't put some college there for a reason. I'm trying to tell you, everything is for a reason. Don't just look over the small detail, bro. Please don't look over the small detail. Even if you ain't been to college, put some college. Because that's going to separate you from this person that went out of high school that only knows pre-algebra versus some college and they know when you get in there, you taking algebra 1. You know what I mean? Or pre-college math. So, like I say, bro, put some college. It's different hacks that I'm going to say the rich use that we don't use because we want to be. That's a rich people hack. Mm-hmm. Okay? If it's saying I got some experience, say some experience. Because if I don't know anything, they're going to teach me because I only got some experience. Right. If you are a computer programmer and they say, do you have some experience and you never had no experience, be like, I got some experience with Java. I'm not really that. Oh, yeah, we'll teach you as long as you got a little bit of experience. You can go in there not knowing nothing like, and just say it as, I do remember coding and them numbers. Okay, it's cooking back to me. As long as you going to learn it, you good because they're going to teach it regardless.
Yeah, they're going to train you regardless.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's hacks and like, bro, you got to know how to use them hacks. That's why when people be like, the rich stay rich and the poor stay poor, is because they don't know how to use the life hacks. The rich people use money hacks to get more money. Good credit, loan, pay back the bank with the loan to make your credit, and I don't know anything or own no taxes because I've got so many loans. That's rich people tactics that you can use. That's what I'm saying. It's a circle. It's a bank circle. Use the other bank to pay out the other bank, so now you don't have to take out no taxes for the money you're making off this because it's under a loan.
All right.
That's rich people tactics. The rich going to stay rich and the poor going to stay poor. It's never going to be equal between the two. Why would we take these people and make them pay more taxes because they make more money, but the stuff that they're using is the same resources that you have and the same thing you using. You just not exploiting the system.
Yeah.
It's always going to be exploits in the system. Same thing with video games, where you got to go on YouTube and search up the cheat codes to get more money. That's real life. It's exploits in the system. Find them and execute them and use them. The thing about you can't patch in life. Rules and regulations patch life. You know what I mean? If the rules been the same for 20 years, that same hack and cheat code is going to be the same until they repatch the rules. Right. And some stuff is not getting repatched. I'm trying to tell you some little things in life where it's not getting patched that it's going to be like, oh, snap. That's why this people is making more money. That's why he far and he on the same level as me. Come on, dog.
They got some more jewels for you. How old are you?
Jams.
21.
Okay, look. Alrighty. He already know the hacks and shit.
Yeah, he ahead.
That's amazing.
He ahead of most 21-year-olds
amazing.
today.
That's definitely amazing, man.
People got that stuck mentality, man. I be trying to get them like my homeboy. Shout out my homeboy. I ain't going to say your name because I'm about to talk about some stuff. He told me we was having he 25, right? And he complacent. You know what I mean? He ain't got nowhere to stay. He ain't doing nothing. So I'm like, why don't you go to the military? You get free housing, basic free housing, you active, you getting paid, you got a brand new start, you move somewhere. Man, being in the military, selling out, I never go to the military. So I was getting on, like, bro, you need to go to the military. My parents told me to go to the military. I feel like I sold myself. I don't want to do it. Mm-hmm. So I said, why don't you go to Job Corps? Job Corps give you housing. It's basically like college for 3 months, and they move you out of state, pay for your, like, the first or second, or both rents. So, like, your first month and your second month of rent. Make sure you got housing, and they leave you, let you be. And if you work, you work. If you don't, you don't. That's your job. But you got to trade. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's Job Corps? I ain't never heard of Job Corps before.
I know a few people that went to Job Corps.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And I sought him up from Job Corps. Oh, I'm going to do HVAC. I told him, all right, bro, HVAC is popular now because all the YouTubers saying do it and the people doing it. One, the market about to get saturated. So it's supply and demand. One, the market about to get saturated. Two, HVAC's cool and all, but you need something. You need an actual trade. Yeah, HVACs can change. I said do welding. Welding is the number one go-to and everything need welding. Yeah. Over there, something got welded. Bridges need to get welded. You know what I mean?
And electricians too. Huh? Electricians.
See?
And brick masonry.
Right there.
Huh?
And brick masonry.
Yeah. Brick masonry.
That's my go-to anyway.
Yeah. See? That's what I'm saying. There's many other places where it's like, you got to look at every day and you got to be like, okay, air conditioning's cool, but house has got to be built. Brick mason, pavement got to be get laid down. Electricity goes through everything. That's why I said, when I went to school, everybody went for business. Everybody went for
that's a lot of stuff like that. Business, and stuff like that.
But how you gonna use that? I said, okay, computers is taking over the world, right? So if technology growing by the day, why not have a degree in technology? So I'll always be behind technology and always have a job.
Yes,
technology can't control technology. Only humans can. It's like having a degree but learning a trade. Technology is now a trade that you get in college. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to tell you. You got to just think about stuff like. Unless you about to go in there for business, boom. By all means, go in there for business. Yeah. But think about everyday uses. You know what I mean? Certain people that can't get replaced by technology. It's going to get to a point where all these jobs is not going to be needed no more because technology is. You can go cashiers and all that stuff. They ain't going to need them people no more. We got self-checkout. It's going to get to the point where they're going to scan your card when you walked in. As soon as you walk out, it took out. You can't even steal from the store no more.
Yep.
So I'm trying to tell you, you got to do something that you can never get replaced from. And I understand 40 years is a long down the line, and we probably not even going to live to see certain stuff and how technology take over. But while it's growing, everything is expanding. You would never know it can be a jump like
quick
that.
Too.
Just like silent cars. When Tesla came out with that ego car and cars begin to get quiet and self-drive, now I done been in the car with this girl, we talking, the dude leave the car in the middle of the road. I'm sitting here talking, trying to mag the car back. Oh, what kind of car this is? He took her. You know what I mean? But it's showing you technology is innovative.
Fast. How fast the AI blow up? That shit blew up just like
ChatGPT
overnight.
Oh my god!
They got overnight, man.
Listen, they got ChatGPT writing code, but the thing about ChatGPT when it write code is errors in the code. Yeah. So you got to go to debugging and break the code down. And I'm like, yo, this is crazy now.
Yeah, that's
crazy. They got them doing the same thing as far as my field, architecture. They got them designing houses and stuff now, but You know what I'm saying? That humans still got to come in there. You know what I'm saying? So
edit it,
you know what I'm saying? Do the edits and do this, that, the third. They don't know the building codes yet. Not all of them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you still need us regardless versus, you know what I'm saying, having them do the whole thing, because you do the whole thing and you send off to a construction worker or a construction manager or a project manager. They're going to find some things that was messed up error-wise with how the structure's supposed to be built. You know what I'm saying? That's why, as far as the engineering concerned, engineering, computer science, IT, humans are not going nowhere in that, because they're going to always need us for that. You know what I'm saying? Because of the errors that technology have, they're going to need us for that. You know what I'm saying? But like stuff like cashiering and different things like that, yes. Look at Walmart now versus Walmart 10 years ago. If you go to Walmart in Concord, most of that Walmart, majority of that, they got probably like 4 registers. The rest of it is a big ass self checkout. I know exactly. You know what I'm saying?
They got on both sides.
Yeah, both sides, like a big long ass one too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they got a McDonald's that you can order. I forgot where it was at. Where you order from and the machines and everything.
Kiosks.
I know. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy how they replacing humans left and right. Fucking Elon Musk, these Tesla robots. He only in the presidency so he can push. He about to push the hell out them Tesla robots while he in there for the 4 years.
That reminds me of this game called Detroit Become Human. You ever seen that game?
Say it again.
It's this game called. This is my nerves like coming in. It's called Detroit Become Human. It was like robots that look exactly like us, but they ended up getting a mind of their own. And one thing I noticed, like when you said that, is ChatGPT. ChatGPT is programmed right to not register feelings. Like it can't write a book, well, not my fault, a paper on racism and a certain viewpoint on it. Why is it? If you be like ChatGPT, write on why racism is good or why racism is bad, it can't, because that's going to be an emotional response. But if ChatGPT is inside of a robot and it's always programming to do stuff, down the line, ChatGPT is going to reprogram to understand feelings. You know what I mean?
Right.
If it's in that robot, that's why stuff like that is so scary. That's exactly what happened in the video game. They can and banned against people and started shooting and
there's a lot of movies out there like that now too. So they're telling us in our face what's going to happen.
If you look at old movies, though,
telling us what's going to happen.
Old movies became true. If you look at it, like back then, if you sold them a solar panel back then, or a car, Tesla driving itself, or a strictly on energy and stuff and charging ports, people be like, "Oh snap, what?" Even stuff like this, like bicycles and you know what I mean. All this stuff at one point, it was like, "Oh, that's not gonna happen." What you mean a bicycle? When they recreated a wheel, put it on cars. Henry Ford made a car. You know what I mean? Like they was like, "We don't got to use horses no more." What? Like gas? What is gas? What? Some stuff that you know what I mean. But I'll be honest, and this might be me talking too much. The military always have what we have and release it years above the line. Like GPS, this guy. I met him. It was this old dude. He said the GPS systems you see in the car, we had it before. He remember going through woods and the GPS popped up, and it wasn't even GPS. It wasn't even called GPS. It was something else before they said. I think it's the longer version of GPS, but the GPS is abbreviated for something. But he was like, he remember going through the woods and seeing it come up and all types of stuff, and already had it mapped out right there on the screen. He was like, we already had GPS systems. A lot of stuff that we have, you know what I mean, the military have is released to the public later on the line.
Yeah, the military already.
But you would never know, like certain stuff in life, you would never know. If the military, because it caused havoc. If the military, if it was confirmed by the military that aliens are real instead of just conspiracy theories and little evidence, and the military be like, aliens are real, we just did this is what we came
They
through.
still can't say nothing. They signed.
I mean, the government confirmed it's real, that the UFOs are real, but at the same time, they haven't showed us.
The military not going to say that.
If they show us,
the military not going to say that.
We start buying tissue, going crazy, having like, yo, aliens real.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you though, the military, bread, the government can say all they want, but the military not going to say shit. They already in contract with the government. They not gonna say shit. Yeah. Especially the ones who really know.
Yeah.
That's their job every day. They not saying shit.
Getting a dishonorary discharge is worse than a felony.
Yeah.
Like when you're dishonorably discharged from the USA is worse than having a felony. I done met people that's dishonorably discharged and said they would rather have a felony. You can't do stuff fellas can't do plus more. Yeah. Like if you got a dishonorary discharge, you can't even work at certain McDonald's. Because it's like going against your country. That's basically going against your country. That's like being
So
a
it's
terrorist.
harder to find a
It's a
job.
legal citizen terrorist. That's exactly what that is. Like you can't get guns. Like felons can't get guns, but you can't get guns. Some people won't even say your knives, like stuff like that, because
So that comes up on your record, basically.
yes. Like being dishonorably discharged is at next person you talk to that's in the military. Tell them, be like, is being dishonorably discharged worse than being a felon? I promise you, they gonna say that.
Especially
military prison.
Your ass.
Military prison.
Yeah, that's different.
Is way different. I would rather be in regular prison than military prison. Them videos of you seeing people break rocks into smaller rocks. That stuff real. Yeah, look up the worst military prisons on YouTube. You gonna see. Yeah. They not feeding people. There's worse conditions because you went against your country. Like you're on the terror. You're a
black site
terrorist.
Yeah.
Like that's way worse than like
that is wild.
Like I'm trying to tell you right there with a terrorist, because if you sign a contract to your country saying and did a hymn and a chant and said I will no longer smoke weed, I won't go against it, I won't ban if I get information, I won't snitch. This ain't your homeboy where he gonna get the time you get off and a slap on the wrist. This is your country. You just gave missile launch codes. You just gave the codes to the hideout in the trench that they've been building in the woods, and they just killed 500 of your men. Yeah. That's bodies, that's lives, and that's you going against us trying to win. You basically just join their side. So you either gonna go over there and they gonna accept you, and you gonna either die with them, or you gonna come back home and you're not gonna be nothing. Like you can live and do everything, but you're not gonna have nothing.
You won't exist no more, bro. Right. If you fuck up like that, you ain't gonna exist no more. They gonna make sure you you gonna be on a black site somewhere fucked up until you die.
If you get caught smoking weed, oh my gosh! Like, and people, I mean, come on now. But like, I be trying to tell some of my homeboys and stuff that's in the military. I'd be like, yo, bro, like, listen, bro, it's gonna get it one day, bro. Your car, something gonna smell like weed, and they gonna call you for a random. They gonna say this is how they got my cousin, right? They smelled weed on him, so they told him, we need you to come up here and sign some papers. He thought he was just going to come over there and sign some papers. Yeah. They drug test him. They was like, you can just come and go back and leave. You ain't got to worry about staying up here or none of that. He was like, oh, yeah, I'm about to go up here and sign some papers. I'm good, smell good, boom. Went up there, took a drug test, dishonorable discharge. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So
if
you smoke weed, you get dishonorable discharge.
Yes. Yeah. Like, you can't.
When they catch you, it's over.
What?
They catch you, it's over with.
Bro, that's why you think people say you can't out-drink sailors in the military. Like, the military, that's all they can do is drink while they... Bro, you get caught smoking weed, it's
that's automatic. That's why I be coming back to citizenship so fucked up. Because they be out there just drinking like that.
My uncle, right? My uncle used to be a sniper in the military, bro. And he said his mind... Like, I done been in the car with him and actually seen that schizophrenia and that shaking, that real shaking. He used to tell me, like, stories like, bro, this man used to kill kids. Like, and it wasn't like... something like he had to do it. He was like, imagine you see a 14-year-old, 13-year-old, you know what I mean?
With an AK.
With an AK or a pistol or something. And he about to kill you because all he knows is his country and fighting for his country and you the enemy. And it's either you get shot and killed by this little kid or you got to kill that little kid. You know what I mean? Right. Yeah. Or you in it's a threat and it's family inside the building. And they say, explode it, blow it up, or send a missile there. Man. And all you see is the enemy getting disintegrated, but it's casualties. It's some citizen, it's some, you know what I mean? That's why it's war crimes, gang. You can commit war crimes. Like, certain stuff be a war crime. They still get committed, but if, like, NATO or whatever it's called find out, you can be held accountable. The general, all that can be held accountable. Like, a lot of stuff is war crimes. Like, Canada is known for war crimes. Like, that's why nobody don't want to beef with Canada. Canada might be nice, but look at the history of Canada doing war crimes, gang. Taking people and torturing them.
Same thing with Russia now with the Ukrainians. Yeah, they do a lot of war crimes.
That's a war crime. That's mass genocide. There's no reason to initiate war. The reason why Russia want to take over Ukraine is because it's closer to the U.S. If they put nukes or if they put anything in Ukraine, it's closer to the U.S. They can reach the U.S. faster, or they can flank the U.S. The way Russia and stuff set up, they take over Ukraine.
Ukraine tried to join NATO right before Russia decided to attack. Like, Russia was already at their borders when Ukraine was trying to join NATO. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, the United States isn't accepting NATO, but the United States is still helping them by sending them, the billions of dollars that Biden administration keeps sending them to make sure they don't get taken over by Russia at the end of the day. But at the same time, it's kind of keeping us out of it because all we're doing is sending them the money and all the materials and stuff they need versus us going in there and fighting it, and then boom, spark up a whole world war.
And then you got to think about it. If the U.S. said no and stopped sending them money, it'd make us a hit target on their list. You know what I mean? But if we didn't send them no money, I'll be honest, they would have been. They give them drones and stuff like that. It would have been over with.
Yeah, it would have been over with.
They I ain't even gonna cap. Technology's so crazy. Drone warfare is so crazy. I've been looking at them clips on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Bruh, it's so they got them the drone so quiet, so high, bruh. It'd be a group of them laughing, smoking cigarettes. The drone to come down, like it's not just a bomb coming out of nowhere, bruh. Because one thing about it, bruh, people don't even look up no more, bruh. It been times I done see like looked up and seen stuff like drones or people flying stuff in the air, gang, and I'd be like, where did that come from? People do not look up. Like literally, when you go out tomorrow, count how many times you look up. It's not gonna be more than 8 times a day. Not even 5, I count.
I believe.
When we was over there by Crown Station and we looked up and somebody was flying a drone.
Yeah.
Like, where the hell that shit coming from?
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, people don't look up. Everybody think assessing your environment is
left, right.
No,
left,
it's
left, right, down, and up. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? That's assessing your environment. Like, military about to be crazy training. This new training that they about to have, this new basic.
That's already crazy,
look up, all that stuff.
You probably got to do a lot.
What?
A lot of detection.
So usually you should remember from last season, bro. We like to give our guests a choice whether or not they want to freestyle, they want to perform a song, or you just want to goddamn, you know what I'm saying, play a music video at the end, throw a music video at the end of your interview.
I want to freestyle.
It's up to you.
I know everybody right now like freestyle. We want to hear you freestyle. But I just dropped the album. I want to push that.
So you got a video for it out. You know what I mean?
I do got one music. See, that's what I'm saying though. But dang,
it's up to you, gang. You could do something right here in We Vibe Studios headquarters.
So okay, boom. If I freestyle, that's gonna be right here beat. If I do the video, it's gonna come up like right here.
It's gonna come up right at the end, yeah.
It's up to you though. Whatever you want to do.
And if I rap a song, it's gonna be right here too.
Same shit.
Oh, is it gonna be like the ones where it's just like it's like the regular audio and it's like
regular audio,
like
your
audio.
Original audio?
No, not the original audio. It's like the raw vocals that I'm doing just over the beat.
We could do that.
Yeah,
we could do that. We got the studio right here.
Whatever option you want to do.
I can do that. Okay,
yeah. Whatever option you want to do.
Can we cut the contemplate now?
Yeah.
Okay. Facts.
So look, we got Southmad here. He said he's going to go ahead and perform a song for us, man. We reached the end of it. He definitely dropped a lot of jewels for us here at the We Vibe Entertainment Studios, man. We definitely appreciate you coming through.
Thank y'all so much.
You know what I mean? And let them know the new album, where to stream that, the name of it.
While I'm Still Independent. If you know, you know. And listen, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Please go out there and listen. I ain't even gonna cap. I know if you a random person that just heard me talk and you know what I mean, go out there and listen. Don't be that person that just sit and you know what I mean, don't even go out there. If you a real fan, go back and listen to the old stuff, see how I came up. Like
real.
I ain't gonna cap. I ain't the same from when I'm right here when you watching. You know what I mean? Even if you watch tomorrow, as soon as it drop up, you know what I mean? Even if you watch tomorrow, I'm still not the same person. I done elevated. 24 hours of elevation. So yeah, y'all boys be safe. Y'all women stay beautiful. And yeah, we out.
Yeah, we out.
We vibe. Let's go.
Alright. Hey. Alright, this is how we gotta turn up. Hey. Alright. We vibe. Hey. Yeah, they about to keep me up real quick. Hey, what I said? Man, your nigga is a bitch. Hot, talking all that shit. What I said? Hey. I got hands to feed a bitch. Hey, what I said? Hey, I got hands to beat a bitch. I'm talking about some nigga. Hey, look, we knocked them off. The game ain't finished. We give you bullets for death. I'm tricky. Feeling pain, it's a lesson in it. I beat the pussy. I techin' bitches. I train my niggas to be on bro from the ground up. Look at that nigga over there. I'm fucking his bitch. How he sound, bruh? Me?
My bitch, no you not. I'm slanging dick and cock. Me can't give a fuck about no bitch. If we wasn't locked, me, I'm tripping about my actual bitch. You gon' meet a Glock. Me, I'm tripping about my actual bitch. You gon' hear some shots. Wait, do I even have a bitch? Oh, no I don't. Man, I got hoes on top of hoes. I can switch them out. Man, I got condoms on top of condoms. Hitting bitches raw. Man, I got problems on top of problems. Why your pocket raw? Man, why you have no fucking money? Use a bum, bitch. Pounding my penis up in her pussy. On my grown shit. Won't wake up. Pulling on frontal. On my porn shit. Look at her like a tow truck. On my lizard lick shit. Bitch, you always fucking nagging. I'm giving out dick, bitch. Always saying slick shit. Your friends up me like tick, bitch. Bitch, you always talking about my dick like a lame hoe. Bitch, my fingers in your fucking deal. You giving brain, hoe. Think I wasn't gonna put them on? Bitch, you easy fucks. And like when your ass tooted up, it's like a tumble truck. Bitch, you out here fucking off, but bitch, you got a double butt. Doing 180 and turn around and get the jumping love. That's how the bed sound. That's how the bed sound. That's how the bed sound. Hey, you already know what we do. You know what I mean? We outside. You know what I mean? You boy, freestyle with your boy Southmad3. You know what I mean? It was on the album. Go listen to the album. I ain't gonna call it no freestyle because I ain't gonna put it on the spot. But you know, at the end of the day, guess what? We vibe. Yeah.